Today we're looking at luxury listings here in beautiful Stuart, Florida. So I'm working with a new customer that is looking to move to the area here in Stuart. They actually are looking for pretty wide range further north and south, basically along the Treasure Coast, but not as far as the busier West Palm Beach areas, and certainly nothing near Fort Lauderdale or Miami. So they want a little bit more of a quiet lifestyle. So there's obviously some parameters and some specifics that they've shared with me, and I pulled up 3 properties that I think might be of interest to them, and I'm going to forward them along to them. But I figured I'd shoot this video and kind of bring you along as to kind of what we're looking at and the options that are available for someone looking for real estate here, specifically luxury real estate here in the Stuart, Florida area. And what I like about these 3 that I've pulled up for them is that they're really in different areas of Stuart, with slightly different look and feel to them. And so join me as I look at these 3 that I've pulled up here. The first one is in Sewell's Point. If you're not familiar, it's a really a sought after community, really kind of quiet, non-cookie cutter. So it's all more mature, established neighborhood, established architecture and tree-lined streets, really just more neighborhood feel than anything. There's no immediate commercial areas, although there is a little commercial strip as you kind of move out of the neighborhood area, but really more neighborhood minded and quiet than anything else. This first one on Periwinkle is one I pulled up that I think they're really going to love. She's going to love the color because she's looking for that that teal Florida vibe, and it's got a great newer metal roof on it, which is also a great benefit for those that are considering, of course, their insurance premiums right now, because that's also a hot topic here in Florida. And certainly the metal roof, which is something I did on my house recently, has really helped lower those prices as well on insurance premiums. But this one's really lovely. What I love about this one, I think they're really going to like, is you'll see this aerial here. It's close to the water, but not right on top of the water. The placement of the house is in this little quiet cul-de-sac, which I know they're going to like. And then the interior really matches up with what they initially told me they wanted. This one is one of the smaller houses on the list, but it's got a wonderful open concept feel. And you'll see, kitchen, living room, basically the way a lot of people love to live and the lifestyles they like to, and the layout that they prefer right now. And what I really like about this is, like my home, it's got the full pocket sliders. I don't know if these are pocket. I think these actually slide just on the outside like mine do. But this indoor-outdoor feel, when you're able to slide these doors open, especially at this time of year, is absolutely exceptional. It's just a lovely place to be able to live. Now, those are the doors you're definitely going to want to close when the humidity comes in summer. But for right now, it's beautiful here. Again, really nice finishes, contemporary soft colors. This is definitely going to stay on the list. Sewell's Point is just a great community. One of my favorite memories is when I was raising my girls, and they always wanted to go trick-or-treating in Sewell's Point because the vibe there, the excitement, just the community feel inside of Sewell's Point was wonderful. I mean, it was great for the kids. Everybody would come out from their homes and not just be waiting for someone to knock on their door, but actually they would bring out tables and chairs out by the street. And even for us adults, it was wonderful because we got our own Halloween treats as well, if you know what I mean, and if you enjoy that, which I certainly do. And so, yeah, this one's definitely on the list. The next one on the list is really very unique. Older home, some updates here. This one is located in Sailfish Point. Now, we had Sewell's Point, which is a community. It's not an HOA. It's just a neighborhood, right? It's actually a town. It actually has its own police department, by the way. But this particular one, this next one on Marina Way, is in Sailfish Point. Now, Sailfish Point is at the end of the peninsula there, and it's a community that terminates at the end, and it is probably one of the most premium communities in all of the Treasure Coast, period. There are a lot of influential residents there, as well as celebrities, and it's a gated community with a marina, tennis, golf course. It is an exceptional place, and it also has armed guards. So you're not getting in there unless you live there or you know someone. So it's a really a well-protected place, and really a lovely community. Now, the thing to know about Sailfish Point is not only do they have obviously a higher HOA fee than most, but they also have the equity membership fee, right? So they have the capital contribution fees, which is usually a very large lump sum. I think the last time I looked at it, to be honest, was about $72,000 to buy in. So it's an investment into that lifestyle for those people who value that. Now, inside the community, you have everything from single family homes like this one that I pulled up here that you see on the screen, to waterfront condos as well. So there's definitely a variety of homes in the community. This is a great shot because it kind of gives you an idea of kind of how far it is from the water, which of course it isn't very far. It's a couple of streets in. This one's on the golf course, as you can see in this view. I love this pool shot. I think this is fantastic. This is beautiful. I love the high ceilings. I love the old wood. You know, this is really, I think, going to be more going to play into him. I'm just not sure that they want to make the financial commitment to buy into the community, but we'll see. I think this is definitely an option that they're going to want to take a look at. So again, this is a really good shot, and this home is $2.875 million, so just under $3 million. These are great aerials. The listing agent did a great job of shooting these aerials, you know, to really understand where it's located inside the community, and of course, right on the golf course. So that's 2.875, and then third, we have one in one of my favorite neighborhoods too, is Rocky Point. And this third one is on Nassau. And the reason why I love Rocky Point is, first of all, it's another peninsula, but it's more round shaped, and they have a wonderful park inside the community. And again, this is not a gated community. It's more like Sewell's Point is, in that it's a neighborhood, but it isn't a gated community. There's nothing really cookie cutter in there, although I know there are a few streets in there from newer developments that have built maybe a dozen to 24 single family homes in there, more in the more contemporary style, kind of zero lot line. But by and large, it's an older, more established neighborhood. Mature trees and landscaping, no real HOA there, and a lovely park in the middle of it. And because it's a circle, there's a lot of waterfront edges to it and a lot of waterfront properties in it. This one in particular on Nassau is, I think, one they're going to really love, because you can see by this picture here, actually this is a clip to the video, is right across the street from the marina there. And so they have access to a slip there. This is a nice shot too. There's a great shot of it. So you've got the boat ramp right there, so you can move. I don't think that I know exactly where this is, and I don't believe that this is public. So that slip is public, but those docks are all individually owned. So whether, I didn't look at the details as to whether this particular property owns a slip there, but see, again, this interior, she's gonna love that. Big island, really wonderful for entertaining, all very contemporary. I actually like that blue. I like that blue and the gold. That's really nice. So definitely Florida vibe, nautical, coastal. This one's really going to appeal to them too, because this is the lifestyle they're coming to want to enjoy, and that's what a lot of people come to move here to really enjoy Florida and feel like they're in Florida. And this one really has the decor to match. So this particular house on Rocky Point, and again, Rocky Point I like because it's one way in, one way out type of situation. So it's not heavily trafficked. So it's a wonderful retreat from people, from traffic, from busyness, as most of the Treasure Coast is, of course. And this one is priced right now at 1.649, so almost 1.7 in Rocky Point. And so all three of these similar, some differences, of course, but I think all of these, for our initial attempt to search, this will also help me as a real estate agent to help them identify what the priorities are in these three different examples. And that way I can continue to refine the list, right? When I'm working with buyers, I'm always asking, please give me the feedback, good, bad, indifferent. just because that helps me refine it. And so then when we move forward and really find the perfect house for them, I'm only sending them one or maybe two at a time, for two reasons. One, there isn't much on the market. We still have a very slim market here in Stuart, Florida. But secondly, it allows me to really make sure they know I'm paying attention to what they're looking for and only sending them things that I know they're going to be interested in. So I thought you'd enjoy this tour today. 3 really distinct neighborhoods, very popular, all sought after for different reasons, but really all lovely choices here in Stuart. So thanks for watching today. If you have any questions about these communities or any luxury property here in the Stuart, Florida area, make sure you click the link below and get in touch with us.